I am so excited for this show. You know, when we first started this whole process and decided to do this is the show I've been waiting to do.
Well, it's pretty much how we came up with the concept of doing this show, because being best friends, just calling each other, and I'm sure a lot of wives can relate, just talking about our husbands and how goofy they are or silly they are or how they're just annoying the heck out of you. And we were just cracking up on our phone conversations, and we're like, we need to do a podcast about real life and what we go through. And we decided tonight that we are going to talk about our husbands.
But it comes with a major warning. Hubbies, if you're watching tonight.
Warning! We are talking about husbands tonight. And everything is just going to be out there and brutally honest. So, husbands.
You've been warned. I'm sorry. We'll be nice.
I want to turn off your computers now. Yeah. We're going to be giving away all your dirty secrets.
Off switch. Ding. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get right into it. It's funny, you know, you go through the dating process, you have this fun time, you get to know one another, it's all jovial. Then you get married, and I don't care what anyone says. You have the marriage certificate, marriage happens, something fundamentally changes.
I don't know, do you just like let down your guard, like both, you know, your husband and you? Did you just kind of just let down your guard and you're like, this is me, I don't have to get ready for you anymore? Or
you know, don't you feel bad? I feel really bad. So working in television, you have to get dolled up all the time. So you run out the door, and I can just see he's sitting in his lounge chair. He goes, look real hot, babe. I know it's not for me. And every time I come home, no makeup, like ponytail, Happy New Year, like scruffy pajamas. Hey, babe, how's it? Zit cream on, toothpaste in my hair. And he's just like, I love the fact that every time you're not with me, you're a 10. When you're with me, you're basically a 2. Like, how does that work?
We're going to say, well, you're a 10 in Reno.
Yeah, exactly. Not so much in LA.
It is, though. I feel really guilty, too. And then especially after you have kids and stuff and you were putting all your attention onto your children, and then your husband wants to come home and cuddle with you, and you're like, just don't touch me. I've had kids on me all day long, touching me. Mm-hmm. And now I don't want to be touched. Like, and it's sad, so you have to like put yourself out there, and I'm trying to make an effort for him because he is such an amazing man, and that's why I love him so much. But it's hard giving so much to somebody. Mm-hmm. So.
And having to always, like any relationship, when you're roommates, your best friends, or even on the race, there comes a point where you're just free to be me. Right. And you can just relax, and you don't have to entertain, and you don't have to put on your little cute pajamas and do the whole thing. It's like, oh, you want some tonight? Come get it. Like, you don't have to do the whole song and dance. I mean, you know it's true. We're married women. We can talk about it.
But
it's
that's
true.
The thing, though, is like before, so you would wear lingerie with Evan?
Oh, I will never forget. When we were in the honeymoon phase, I would always, every time before he came to see me, full shower, lotion up, cute outfit, full makeup. I go to bed with full makeup, so I always want to like look perfect all the time. Totally in the sweet mood. Had wine. And, we've been dating now, or been together 5 years, married for now this summer 3. He comes home to me in a onesie with popcorn watching a movie. I mean, it's just dramatically different. And I feel bad about that, but you're comfortable.
Right.
I think that was almost a sign of insecurity, that if he saw you in your natural habitat, that maybe he wouldn't love you. I mean, it's true.
I think it's weird, though. See, I am not one to do, like, the lingerie and coming out in the high heels. I've never been like
There's
that.
nothing wrong with that.
But this is something that I discussed, actually, with one of my other girlfriends. When you're going to wear lingerie, let's say for your husband, and you want to spice it up, what do you do? Do you like tell them like, hold on right there, and then you go change, and then you come out?
You know when they're coming home. So it's all about the anticipation. So you're texting back and forth, and like, I can't wait for you to get home. I have dinner waiting for you. So when they open the door, you're already good to go. And I know my husband's going to watch this and go, yeah, that never happens.
So silly. I don't know, because Cole knows me so well, and I'm just such like a dork and a goofball and always giggling. Like, I would seriously
But that's
be like,
an icebreaker. Because he makes it fun. But I think actually for you guys that would be so cute, because that would be an icebreaker. You guys would be like, he'd be like, hey, baby. And you kind of like, it's a very cheeky, fun way to role play in a very clean, functioning way.
Well, we've done some like, some stuff.
Oh, here it comes. And that's why this morning comes around for children too.
But it's not like, I don't go and get the lingerie. It's just not who we are.
Yeah,
so
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. You always have to spice things up. Like
absolutely.
You said, I've almost been with my husband for over 6 years, and I'm always looking for something new and to keep him on his toes a little bit.
My favorite, I can't believe we're talking about this right now. I happened just the other day. Evan goes, babe, do you realize for almost a full year now, we've only ever had sex in our bed? And I'm like, and? Like, as opposed to, he was just like, everything just gets so, like, it's very like, it's the same old, same old. It's like same old vanilla. If you eat cake every single day, eventually you don't want to eat the cake. And so that's like my biggest fear. Like the same,
that makes me
I think
sad.
every woman feels that way to some degree. The same thing every day. That's why you have to spice it up. Be like, hey, I'm in the bathroom, or hey, like, I don't know, in the car, whatever it may be. You really have to spice it up. You have to make an effort where it used to be just so natural.
Right. And like you wanted to impress him. And so you would always go kind of outside of your box. Like that's how I got the ring on my finger. But I mean, it just goes to show like what you would do, you know, in the beginning, and then now it's like a special treat for him, and I'm like, okay, it's time to like get back into it. Two kids later, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to start focusing more on my husband. But we want to know what you guys think out there too. Like, this is normal? This is what we talk about.
I'm sure all girlfriends talk about it with other girlfriends. How do you keep it spicy? How do you? And any woman that says she always has it perfect and always has it together is lying. I mean, you can't. I think it's a constant effort to change it up, to be the best version of not only yourself, but, you know, a partner. And it's a constant challenge of how can I please them and make them happy in a new way. And it's not always sexual. It's cooking dinner. Like, for example, my husband is a brilliant cook. It's intimidating for me.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to begin. So he doesn't really like breakfast stuff. So I kind of tried to figure out how to. And I think one of the things for him is maybe me taking a cooking class to really shock him and give him, you know, a palate that he's never had before.
And
but
show
it's
him
just,
that you're trying.
You care about something that he's passionate about.
Right.
And that to me is changing it up and showing that love. And those are the things that you did when you were in the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah. Keeping it new and hot.
Keep it in new and hot. Keep it in sexy. And I think, too, the older you get, the more you appreciate things. And speaking of appreciation, here's my dapper man who at one point was a bit of a hippie from Tahoe, born and raised. Claire actually knew Evan before I even met him. And Claire and I had a bet. She goes, you're not going to change Evan's style. I go, give me a year, and this man will look like a new man. He was always handsome, but I just tried to refine, give him more of like a dapper Dan look.
Yeah, I mean, his style was like really young and hip, and then after you guys got married, he's more of like a distinguished gentleman now. Mature. Yeah, so his style definitely changed.
Oh,
that's my husband. We probably shouldn't show his face after the story I just told. I mean, that is really bad. And my kid's face. That's our wedding picture. He's so handsome. I love him to death.
You're both beautiful together. I love those pics.
Thanks. This is when we were going to the Monster Truck Rally.
Keeping it real. See, this is what I love about your guys' relationship. It's really fun. It's important to have fun in your relationship.
We do the most outlandish things, and it does keep us on our toes. This is actually when I was pregnant with my first baby, and it was for his baby shower invitation. So, my friend who's a tattoo artist came over and drew on our stomachs, and he has like a pirate ship. My son's name is Cash, and so I got it on Old English. And it's so funny because
it's awesome.
We were doing a rock and roll themed baby shower, and the school bus actually dropped off small children, while we were doing this photo shoot, and it was really awkward and funny. But
you're like,
yeah, so we're always doing fun things to spice it up, and we just laugh at each other. He's just so cute.
He is. He's a good daddy.
He's a really good daddy.
I think that's when you really test, you know, a man, is when you see them as a father and you really get to see them in that role. And, you know, now that they're not only trying to cope with being a husband, but also a father. And that's a big deal. And he really manages it.
Well, he tries. Not every day, but I don't do it every day either.
I think the biggest thing is you get up every day and you have the best of intentions.
Yeah, he's a really, really good dad. I really looked out with that one. But he also had 2 bonus sons before. Yep. So, like, I got to see, it was like I got to check it out, like, before it all went down.
See, I at least have to learn how to cook before I can start having chicklins. I mean, you know, I got to figure this out.
No, you don't.
All that. That's another thing. You're cleaning for 2. You're like, no, you don't. I love that. You're cleaning for 2 now. So, like, laundry takes me twice as long because I have his underoos and his towels and then making the bed because I'm always sleeping in later because he leaves earlier. It's just everything is times 2 now. So, in a weird way, too, it's almost like you have a kid when you have a husband in its own way. You're looking after another person.
This is the thing, and this could be a whole different show. But this would be like totally bag on your husband day. Like, my husband will not do laundry. Will not touch
I think
it.
all men have like an allergy to laundry.
I don't know what
They
it
don't
is.
do it.
Okay, but I know other husbands that do laundry, and I've talked to a lot of wives about this, and it's like a big ordeal in our marriage. Like, if I ask him to do laundry, he will throw the biggest temper tantrum, bigger than my 3-year-old could ever throw.
See, Evan will cook, he will clean, he'll do the dishes, but he is not. I will spend all the days in my laundry room and doing all that. So I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, what happened in their childhood that they can't touch laundry?
Well, oh my God, I can't believe I'm throwing him under the bus like this. Is my favorite story ever. So his mom growing up, Evan is a man of comfort. He loves comfort. He loves comfy robes. He likes comfy whatever. She used to wake him up every day, put him in the shower, and then bring a warm towel to him when we get out of the shower. So it'd be all toasty, so she'd have it right out of the dryer. Aww. And he actually thought when we got married, and I'm not even kidding, that maybe I could implement that in our household.
To bring him his warm towel?
Yep.
That should have been in your marriage vows.
Yeah, maybe not. And on that note, this show is just about wrapped up. Did your husband have any weird demands? Like when you first got married, you're like, come again, you think a wife does what? Because that was the weirdest one for me.
Well, always. I think you find out new things about your husband's year by year expectations of each other and... I don't know, but this is going to be a reoccurring segment on our show, seeing as the reality of marriage, kids, careers, all that type of stuff. So maybe once a month we could just like talk about our husbands.
Oh, I have a whole thing about having to check in. We'll talk about that next time. I'm just not a check-in kind of girl.
Why can't my husband put the diaper in the diaper genie, not on top of it?
Mine will be about I don't have to call you every time I'm going somewhere, and yours is diaper genie. Definitely a show you want to tune into next time. On that note, hey, thank you again for having me in Reno.
Of course. But you guys don't go anywhere because coming up we have some really cool interviews going on. So stay tuned.
Woo-hoo.
Learning to sail, safety, and having fun is what we're all about at Sierra Nevada Community Sailing. If you've never been sailing before, what's better than the Sparks Marina? It's just minutes away from downtown Reno with clear blue water and a stunning backdrop of the Sierra Nevada mountains. We accept all ages. Kids aged 10 to 17 are encouraged to register for our 2-week camps, where they will learn basic sailing through introductory racing skills. Adults can register for 5-week sessions where they will learn basic to advanced sailing skills. Anyone with a disability may contact us for more information on our adaptive sailing program. We supply instructors, boats, and all the gear for a terrific sailing experience. Sierra Nevada Community Sailing is Nevada's first and only nonprofit educational community sailing program. Contact us today at nvsailing.org or call 775-453-0499. Welcome aboard.
When you're thinking about New Orleans, why not let jazz cook for you?
Laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. That's what we do at Jazz, a Louisiana kitchen. It's awesome, baby. And you don't have to be from New Orleans to love the great Southern cooking. I can tell you that.
Papa Vic here to invite you to the biggest Mardi Gras party this side of the French Quarter.
Fat Tuesday's February 12th this year, so grab your mask and beads and get your tails on down here. We'll have beads, bugs, and bands with live entertainment starting at noon and running all day. Sign up for a trip for two to good old New Orleans and enjoy food and drink specials all day. We'll be partying Bourbon Street style with our enticing hurricanes and rum runners and the most authentic Cajun cuisine in northern Nevada. Can't make it a Jazz? Let us know, and we'll bring the taste, smells, and sounds of the French Quarter to your home or office party. Conveniently located in the Legend Shopping Center in Sparks Marina, just west of Shields. Jazz, a sultry day and a Dixieland band in every bite.
If you're dreaming about New Orleans, let jazz do your cooking up for you.
Jazz, where there's always a party every night.
What would make a better world for you? A world where the pointlessly complex is made simple? Wouldn't it be great if someone would just show you how? A world where everything just works effortlessly. Where downtime doesn't have to be downtime. Wherever you are, you know where they are. When you need a hand, it's there. To be free, to be without fear. And know you are never alone. T-Mobile, for a better world for you.
I ain't got time for you, baby.
Are you guys married?
Yep,
How long have you been married?
40 years.
So what's the secret to your relationship?
The secret. Well, we seldom argue. That helps. I don't know. You answer this.
What's the secret to your relationship? You never argue?
Well, very little.
Yeah, I knew it was lies.
No,
What? No.
very little.
No, it's you have respect. You never lose respect.
Do you guys remember your first date?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you do to woo her on the first date?
What'd we do?
Went to a bar. First
Yeah,
time
what-
ever been to a bar.
Okay, well, so you had, just so that we have this on record, you had never been to a bar, and your first date was at a bar. What was that
But
like
it
for you?
wasn't really a bar. Back in the South, they called it a lounge.
That's a lie, dude. That's a lie. It was a bar. Tell us about the bar scene.
It's with the hotel, but it was a bar. I'd never been in one before.
So, whoa. Enough of your lies. Did he get you liquored up?
No, I did myself.
So, in conclusion, is the secret to the relationship? It's the sauce, isn't it?
Yes.
You keep it live with the booze, don't you?
Yeah. What is this?
Are
we going to be on Channel 2?
You're going to be on Loaded TV, and I'm asking loaded questions.
Oh, okay.
So, in summary, what's the key to your relationship? Like, what makes it successful?
Oh, boy.
Other than taking her to bars.
I tell you what, he had 9 kids and I had 2 kids, and we married. We had 11 kids, and they kept us straight. It took 11 kids.
I would drink a lot of booze if I had 11 kids.
So, evidently, the secret to a great marriage is 11 kids. Perfect. Let's ask you guys the key to your success. Do you remember what it was like to go on your first date?
Yes, we actually do.
Do tell.
Where did you guys go on your first date? How did you ask her out?
I was 14, so we've been together for a while.
14?
Yes.
How old were you?
16.
Okay, so it was legal.
Yes.
What the heck?
Well, I mean, I'm not like the feds here. I'm just asking about relationships.
Yeah.
So what made you attracted to her at 14?
Her eyes. She was the girl next door. Yeah.
Aww.
Girl next
She was
door.
my neighbor.
She's the girl that everyone wishes lived next
She
door.
was my neighbor. She was my neighbor. That's how I met her.
Very cool. And so how long have you guys been married?
About
5 years now.
So what's the key to your success?
patience.
Communication.
Patience.
Yes, patience. And allowing your husband and wife to hang out and do whatever they like.
Giving the time to themselves.
Yes.
That's a good one. I agree completely. That's what I'm doing right now. Thank you, guys.
Bowlers. So what we got?
Oh, professional bowlers.
Oh, big time. What? Big time
Awesome.
bowlers. Yeah.
Is that why you guys are here?
Oh, yes, we are. Yeah.
Are you kidding me or are you serious?
No, we're kidding.
I just threw
But
my
he's
phone
serious.
out because they're bowlers. So, how does bowling help your dating life?
Oh, it's amazing. It's
Well,
amazing.
balls-
balls
Hand
and
control,
pins.
balls and pins,
Balls and
strength.
pins.
I mean, it's
Writing
strength.
that
Hand
down.
strength. And
Strikes.
Picking up the spares.
And what is your best pickup line?
Would you like to go down the alley with me? That's what I use most of the time.
That is super creepy.
But it works. That's
A
what
dark
it is.
alley?
Yeah, dark alley or light alley.
What's creepier is the fact that he has a crown on his head.
Yeah, I put this on when everything else fails. This is what I go to. This is the go-to.
And that's how you pick up on the ladies?
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, very few people use this, so that's why it tends to.
It works.
It tends to work. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, I know it really is.
Where will this video appear?
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, you never know where we're going to pop up.
Interesting. Well, listen, we are all from LA, so whatever happens in LA stays in LA. So.
But you're in Reno.
So,
So
that
it's
is not our problem.
So
That's
I
your
really
problem
need you to answer the question, though. I think bowling is kind of like an older target demographic. So how do you get young chicks to really dig you in the bowling sector?
It's all
It's all about the shoes, he says.
shoes and really tight shorts. Tight shorts when we bowl.
Well, I don't know if you've looked at bowling shoes lately, but they're circa 1972.
Really?
So how do you kind of like?
When was the last bowling event you've been to?
True, I haven't been to one
Well,
recently.
then you need to step up. Do you agree?
So you're saying that
It's all
bowling
about the
athletes-
shoes.
It's all about the shoes.
It's all about the shoes. Mike.
Always.
Always with the shoes. Yeah.
And not
You
the
don't have
balls?
to choose.
Not the ball.
Well, yes and no, but really starts with the shoes. The foundation is.
None of you guys are wearing bowling shoes.
No. I know. Yeah, we're all.
I feel like the bowling thing's a cover. So are you guys nationally ranked?
Well,
Depends.
depends on not in bowling necessarily.
But where are you nationally?
Now let's get down to the real deal. Let's get down to the real deal. I see some wedding bands on some of your hands. Is this just a cop out to get away from your wives?
Yeah, you could probably.
I knew it. I knew they were claiming
Keith's getting married for the 5th time. And we're really excited. This looks like a bachelor
for the
party.
5th time. So
Hey,
you have lots of
Keith,
marriage
congratulations.
advice for us.
We love you. Without you, Keith,
Strike.
we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
We love
Keith
you.
is the princess of our group.
Yes.
So Keith could probably. Oh my God.
It's his 5th marriage. Might be his
Yes.
6th. Maybe after this interview. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. We're in Reno.
Mike,
So, yeah.
Mike,
Drive through right up the road.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh,
Exactly.
I'm not. Oh, I we should ask the guy that's about to get married
you
what
should.
the key to the
Keith,
success
Keith,
is.
why don't we talk just real quick about your marriage and success and failures? I mean, real quick. I have a question for you.
A little party never killed nobody.
Yeah.
Well, basically, you have a bunch of creeps that don't really know who you are, asking you on Facebook who you are, and you're like, who is this creep trying to get at me? Is he thirsty? Yes, he is.
Is he what?
He's thirsty.
What does thirsty mean?
You want
Like he wants like
yeah, a lot of girls. Yeah.
I thought y'all just said, is he 30? You said, is he thirsty? So if someone says, oh, you're thirsty, means you want to get some?
Yes. Or a lot of girls.
Or you talk to a lot of girls.
You're not facing.
So if I go, yo, he's thirsty.
He's talking to a bunch of girls.
Okay, so what is some, don't talk to a man that's thirsty. Well, I hope he's not in the Sahara. Because then we'd be screwed. Okay, so what are some other, like, words that you use online these days?
Turn up. Turn up. It's like
Turn up?
I have no idea what turnip is. I feel
like-
so out of the loop right now.
And I thought we were lost with Totes and Goats. Turn up? What's turn up?
It's like when you like party and like get like, you know, drunk or, you know, really wasted.
So if a guy's thirsty and he likes to turn up, he's probably not someone my mom would like.
No. Don't bring him home.
I'm sorry, it just sounds like he's a gardener to me. Thirsty, turnips. Are there any other words? Yeah, she just got that. Are there any other words that are like, you know, lingo for Facebook? Like, ooh, I'd stay away from him.
Do you know any? No. Just it's mainly those. Like lingo, but when he says hey probably like 30 times and you don't respond, he's
I have that feed. Hey, 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 hey. And then that's bad. What does that mean?
that he's not good. He's thirsty. He's thirsty.
Oh, God. I see this is a hard era. Thirsty, turnips, and no hay. Claire, don't you remember guys say, hey, that was a good thing?
back in the day, I don't know, I'm like so out of the loop. I'm listening to them and I'm like, thirsty, turnip. I'm like, okay, now I'm over 30. Am I allowed to use these words? Like, can I go to my husband and be like, get off of me, you're thirsty.
And then next time Evan tries to drink with his friends, I'll be like, whoa, turnip, I'm out.
Like things like that make like gentlemen, like chivalry like more appreciative. Like it's something that we actually like look for now. Like compared to like all the like online dating, like nobody wants that because it's so often and it's like all the time.
So what's a big taboo for you girls if you go on a date? So forget the social media. You're out on a date. What does dating look like in your era?
Going to go get milk tea.
Like 70?
Okay, now they just went milk tea? With pearls? Is this lingo for something I don't know about?
No, it's like
Just verifying, because last time turnips meant something else.
yeah, definitely. Or Quicklies or tea pumps. Tea pumps. Please.
I didn't like that.
Really?
You guys go to tea?
You guys
It's not like tea.
I go to eat pizza.
It's like Jamba Juice kind of, but like the drinks are different.
Pizza.
Okay.
I like to go get a slice of pizza.
I thought I was a worldly woman. We've traveled the world and like been on a million different shows. And I'm sorry, I haven't heard of tea huts as a first date. I am so at a loss here. But you girls have been very informative, and I want to thank you for bringing me into the 21st century.
I ain't got time for you, baby.